I'm ready. You ready?
I guess so.
Gonna tear down the engine today on the Toyota. We got the new valve train head assembly, so we're gonna get this all ripped down and get it installed. Here's the new, so we got that to install. She's free. Got the exhaust side off, intake side off. This intake side was crazy. The way they did the wiring loom and all the little stuff, that was a fun intake to take off, to say the least. Now, down to the head. Got a few more things to take off, then we can pop the head out and start cleaning stuff up.
Time to find out if we've truly got everything disconnected.
I hope so.
Leave that right there for a moment. Pull the valve train off. Ready?
Yep. How's the cog? You got the front?
Yeah.
Now we look for cracks. We're prepping surfaces, cleaning stuff up, getting ready for gaskets, transferring things over. Well, not really, but getting all the studs set up on the new head, cleaning the engine block, getting everything all prepped, get plates on, all that fun stuff. Bunch of pre-work before the work begins.
I'm doing stuff.
He's doing stuff. Head's on, as you will see. Valve train's on. Timing chain's on. We're checking the torque spec on this. Got new intake studs, new exhaust studs. So after we check this torque spec, we can more or less, we'll probably throw the valve cover on just so nothing gets in there and start throwing everything back together. she's all put back together. Didn't bore you too much, hopefully, with all the tedious nonsense. Kind of quit filming the end part because it was just a ton of vacuum lines and electrical and random bolts and this, that, and the other. But she's all put back together. We're going to grab some lunch, grab some coolant, come back and fire her up and see how she runs. I'm ready. You ready?
I guess so.
You want to watch engine? No.
Sure.
I'll do the E. Well, before we call it a day, went through the engine. Obviously you heard it try to start. We figured out that it wasn't getting fuel. We checked everything up here, finally stopped and realized like this has nothing to do with us and what we did. Relays are good. The little sensor in the airflow sensor that turns the pump on is good. We finally ended up jumping the pump while everything was on the truck and disconnecting the main fuel line, and we were getting the smallest little dribble. So as you can see, I didn't film any of this, but fuel tank is dropped after we verified that the pump is bad, and we double checked it. Pump is definitely bad. Alright, y'alls, we got the fuel stuff taken care of. Gonna try this bad boy out. She should be getting fuel now. Might take a second, but she should be getting fuel.
Ready?
Yeah. Come on, baby. Warm up there, friend.
I'm not sure 100% what it's doing.
All right, went through, checked our timing, checked our lash, that the engine was warm, and we're ready to fire her back up again. He's crossing his fingers. That's much better. That's much smoother. Listen to that kitten purr. Good
We had
job.
our distributor worm gear off one tooth, and that's why it was running so rough for us. So we took the crank back to 5 degrees before top dead center.
Because this is injected, not carbureted.
We took the distributor out. We cocked it to 12 o'clock, pushed it back in. It cocked itself to number 1 spark plug wire. And when I put the distributor back in, I put it off 1 tooth. So that was our issue. It's running exactly how it should now. This is how it should. Running smooth.
Running way smooth. Way smooth. You guys, if you watched the other video, you watched this thing shaking like a mofo on idle. And look at it. Look at it. You could put a freaking wine glass on this thing. That's how it should be. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.